he was a big X factor for me in some of the earlier games. I mean, against Billy, he was nuts in that. So it's like he can be one of those. Now, I guess we have to see proofs in the pudding, right?
Absolutely. I think here, starting on Corrode, you'll see Crazy Guy going to catch the info early, but stacked up behind this for MIBR. Knife will come through, won't tag anybody here. Already bodies coming back through from mid as well. No contact found just yet.
No, quite deep into this already. Made good progress. RRQ's got to be careful of not getting kind of caught wrapped on this. Obviously, they've got to know that there's a whole lot of presence towards this site, but feels like a ceasefire for only a second, and then finally Monyet the first to get things started, and the follow-up from Cushy. A bit of a glimpse towards what else is down there, and they spotted the rest of MIBR pretty much. So information known, and Monyet did some damage but fell. Aspas and Cortezia doing brilliantly.
Actually, the recall gets off just in time, but Xfero's found one.
Oh, that's one bullet. Does Aspas then close in? That's a dangerous man to be up against. Aspas, what a start! Magic to watch this man. 3 in the first round. That is the bar set already.
Absolutely, been so excited. And actually previously on Corrode as well. MIBR pulling out beautiful set pieces around the way late.
Yeah, he looked
an awkward ball though. That again, spikes down.
Like it.
Yeah, kind of far forwards. There's nobody really pressuring towards any other angle here. RRQ kind of just, I mean, get caught off guard in a situation that they're almost the ones to commit to.
Yeah, weird start almost. It did feel a little bit out of sorts, but you know, kind of getting your footing here as well. MIBR keeping it simple, it looks like. Very direct approach. Smoke's already in towards connector. Little set piece.
MIBR tons of space. Says you're going to find one Monyet inside this smoke, but I was going to say respected for the time being. Punished on the walkthrough.
Yeah, okay. RRQ are going to need to lock in on this one. I'm going to be honest, 'cause it looks like MIBR are firing, right? Like, they look pretty sharp at this. Aspas already confident aplenty, but not on his own. Obviously set into motion by the rest. And I think game by game, that confidence is growing for MIBR. There's the final 3 for RRQ.
Right here.
I mean, I don't think the round wins really the goal now.
No, just looking to deny progress.
Yeah.
Verno with the dart, though, will figure out that that's just the corner.
Oh.
She spotted there. 3 on a round for Cortezia.
And he's been doing so well. Like, as much as I hate the hype man discussions, he's actually coming into his own in that way too. Aspas, big farm there as well. Only 2 away from the ult at the very end. It's a great progress between the 2 of them. And I liked what he's kind of become, this kind of, I don't want to just say a hype man, but he is kind of giving it a bit. This team now has a bit more oomph to it. Because, like, look, Aspas has, like, insane presence in the server.
Yeah.
But this guy's kind of chill, right? He'll just, like, knock the chair back.
Every time out, horizontal.
Yeah, like, he's not up there giving it, but I kind of like you have that back and forth between the 2 of them now.
Go! No! I don't actually think they did recover. The rifle that stopped in the corner, but not going to matter too much. I think it was a Guardian and 2 rifles invested into the previous. Obviously already, there was a couple of Sheriffs on the board, but now a chance for RRQ to find a response here in round 3. With a slight advantage, but Aspas chomping at the bit.
Man, that's clean from Verno as well, but a really good response from Monyet. Controlling towards top middle, and they re-clear towards the connector. But Cortezia can't miss. This guy is dialed in today. It's a 3v3. All rifles now remaining with MIBR as well, and obviously RRQ with that precious first purchase. This guy's on 6-1. He's got a lot of space for them. Spotting out Crazy Guy over towards Con. And he's actually bullied him off that.
I was going to say, dare I say, that was a Sheriff. That was a kill.
Yeah, honestly.
Unable to pin it down with the rifle here, but RRQ with a pretty proactive clearance here ahead of the spike being planted all the way towards mid, so gonna have a double flank in play. Aspas going to be called upon here.
Yeah, he's actually sat so much deeper than maybe they'd expect. He doesn't need help on the lineup. He still finds 2. Crazy Guy was noted earlier towards connector, but that time has passed. So there should be awareness. He could be elsewhere. Still got a paranoia though, Mike, so could make something of it.
Certainly a chance for MIBR, just waiting for him to drift out, look for some information.
What a great call there.
Yeah, the freeze, absolutely perfect from MIBR. 3 survive, bonus converted.
Has Aspas died yet?
I don't think so, no, 7-0, right?
So I think he died to the spike though, didn't he?
Yeah, technically does.
Yeah. We
call it 7-0.
We'll call it 7-0.
Ahead of Cortezia, obviously.
One enemy remaining.
It's
sloppy.
scary. And like, are these two just like got a bet on us? Like, who's
I mean,
at
I'll
30?
be
Like,
here for it if we get another Aspas Farmville.
oh, who doesn't enjoy it? Anyone, you know what I mean? You like Valorant, of course you're going to enjoy Aspas, but on the other side, they're no slouches. We got gunners on the other side, so to be able to already have this level of impact is a bit scary, and this is RRQ's choice. And I love the amount of set plays to set in Aspas, who's continuing to farm. Back away we go, drops the body, Monyet down, and we're down to 4 already. It's a good start here. He's gone back for seconds, hungry, but not outstaying his welcome.
No, yeah, fairly disciplined actually to peel away from this. And you can already see the early pressure that MIBR have created. It drew 4 towards the A side of the map at the start of round 4. Maybe a slight misread though with the posture out in mid.
It could be, but then also you've had that 1-2 punch, right? You've had Aspas now opening mid. Where's the response from Cortesia? I'm waiting for this now. You know, he's got to catch up. He's trailing a little. And it's a close pinch on the other side, and Aspas going to continue this build. He's already got his ult, mate. Don't need that one. Share the wealth.
Give somebody else a chance.
Look, the Waylay buff kind of did unlock. It feels like kind of when it was being discussed, this like it's a better jet right now. It gives you a lot in the way of taking that space, playing it in, a lot of burst potential. So in the hands of someone like Aspas, it looks damn good.
I mean, the other thing as well on Corrode as well, in terms of the layout, the ultimate, in terms of just shutting down the lane and allowing so much freedom. Crazy guy had show his hand here, but again, I don't think Cushy's going to have much to do on the flank either. Shut down here, and it's a flawless round for MIBR.
This is dominance, man. Like, I need some spark here from RRQ.
They're looking very well drilled here. You see as well, Aspas peeling away at the right time. He's not overcommitting to something. Again, actually, a historic criticism of Aspas is that overheat factor, and
one enemy remaining.
You can already see on display here that towing the line. Trailing by 4 now. RRQ back on a purchase. No ultimates on the cards just yet. The top of the board being Monyet with just 2. You might just see actually Aspas' ultimate invested here.
Nothing on that knife. Oh, this is quite nice though. Odson wait, Verno just saved them. I thought Gemkin was going to be their downfall. How was Verno unaffected? Maybe, I guess, a little bit deeper, so didn't get caught by the paranoia, but still, a nice attempted start, but the spacing working out probably best for MIBR.
And even with the follow-up as well.
Oh, that's stunned.
Monyet unable to really path forwards there.
I'm probably right to back away.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, you'd be throwing another player to the floor, basically, by committing to that. MIBR once more will pause. Snakebite will go in, drone to potentially clear the way.
I've spotted Monyet CT, I'm not sure. Well, seeing where that's been put towards, it feels like it's tailor-made to try and isolate him. Cushy can't really save him either. This line of sighted outed as Aspas goes on the hunt. 9-0. I don't know if this guy even bleeds at this point. And a little bit of a lean out from heaven, but an instantaneous trade.
30 seconds
Aspas
left.
still alive. Should strike terror into their hearts. Both ults utilized early, and I like that from MIBR. Good investment here.
What's key here, though, is the pit. It actually stretches back out into main, which means RRQ have to kind of commit towards the decay if they want to look towards these kills.
8 more seconds, about 5 now on that Haunt. One more Prowler to come in, but no real attempt on the spike just yet. They need to get a tap on this one. You can see Verno happy to spam the
Pit
goes down. A mistake made, perhaps. And an opportunity for RRQ, who'll grab onto that with both hands.
Completely giving up the pit. I'm not sure if that was the plan all along to kind of let it drop and then kind of have that grand reveal moment, but yeah, completely off timing there. RRQ pounce on the opportunity to find their first.
They were hungry for that as well.
Yeah,
any chance.
Again, you mentioned the recon, but I'm not sure if it's another util cooldown they're waiting on here. But yeah, Verno's all the way out of this, yeah.
I mean, the others were all blind. That was all 4. That Verno just saved them from being slaughtered.
I mean, you can see both of the stuns going, or obviously the hinder and the stun. Typically, you'd have a stun bouncing off, coming back into that corner. So anybody avoiding the paranoia is still obviously, I guess, in a way affected by something.
Yeah. Okay, first step made for RRQ. these opening exchanges have been quite one-sided for MIBR, so this would be a lovely beginning if RRQ can deny some of that control in middle that has been cautiously fought for by MIBR. They haven't really overextended, they've just shown presence, really.
Yeah. Jemkin actually all the way over towards B, just solo anchoring with the operator. I don't think spotted anybody just yet. You can see how passive Shadows traveling. Denom is playing. Exchange of U2 are mid here, but again, MIBR not really pushing forwards. They're going to most likely drift back towards a setup outside A.
Looking at Aspas with that operator too on the attacking side. They're still holding a default, so you've still got...
Yeah.
Yeah, I only just noticed on the X-ray too. I was like, wait, hold on. Could do really well here. Ooh, a miss.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristic, normally sharp, but that is going to note where Monyet is. And I think they might have gone info on Cushy earlier as well. So this could start being red with the amount of presence here. And you can see that build-up. Still, they are unwilling to relent from it, and Cushy just gets beheaded. They still know there's another on this side of the site as well. Monyet tries to make some presence, noted himself, puff up the chest, look a little intimidating, but the rest of MIBR are coming his way. 1 HP. This man is desperate for some help, but he gets it. 11 seconds now. MIBR have to fight forward. Inferno bailing them out on the corner. Quad now in, but Jemkin alive. We wanted big stuff from this man, but he's far off still.
Yeah, basically played out of this round now. It's going to be heroics from Crazy Guy, if anything, for RRQ. And now Jemkin,
Prudent
the point,
save.
has to hold on to this. MIBR are looking just so in control of the timing of these rounds in terms of when the aggressions come in, when to push forwards.
I wanted to compliment that. You're bang on with what I saw. It's that kind of ability to scale up. They get a little info on maybe noting where Monyet was, and then you saw that crunch right through.
Yeah, but it's not black and white. It's not as if they've got absolute definites in terms of info. Yeah, exactly. And even there, you see Cushy tucked onto a pretty ratty off angle.
Yeah.
But still, he's just wide swung by Artscene. And immediately then, everybody's kind of in a position to capitalize.
It feels like good fundamentals as well from MIBR. They're just like good calling, good approach, good spacing.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about, yeah.
Oh.
What?
10 seconds left.
I guess 1 HP.
Yeah, he stopped the play and oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
like, what am I going to do?
All right.
Get them pumped up. And look, for RRQ, it's not been the start they'd hoped for here.
No,
it was their map, their choice, coming in like Odin. I know Sliggy's been going on about it for years.
I mean, I actually remember back playing a game with Sliggy, just some of the most shameless VALORANTs
it's foul.
But I mean, it
works on this.
Yeah, certain situations, it's extremely powerful. I don't see it the same as Lotus or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah, some of these early angles aren't as impactful. Again, towards B, post plant, clearing some of those ratty spots. Yeah, I'm all for it, but
pretty nasty on A2.
We're not seeing many people caught off guard on the site. We would have seen.
Yeah.
When this map first came out, it's like, yeah, that site's made of paper.
Sure.
Recon through the window. We're going to see loads of. Well, you
Cypher's
don't
got
see
some
it
weird
much.
stuff everywhere. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if it does make an impact here. Could be nice. We'll define Sliggy's value of opinion purely on this round on its own.
No pressure, Crazy Guy.
Oh, there it is. Couple shots. Hudson doesn't seem all that fussed by it yet. Looking to expect some counter pressure coming out through connector. Knife should reveal the intention. That is 2 noted. And that knife only hits really close on the corner, so you can expect them nearby. You better be diligent in this clear, though. A bit of chip. Send down. Dissuading that lean through con. And there it is. Kick in the box for the slug. As RRQ are actually having a brawl on this, but Aspas is a little bit bigger, but the shot misses on the site. That's a problem. Now they know about the operator. Now they're getting good information. Monyet tries to make a mad play. That felt a little too far, but desperation plays here, Mike.
MIBR almost baiting RRQ into these unfavorable situations.
For the amount of times we've seen what feels like a really chaotic situation, but MIBR pause, stabilize, and punish.
I mean, even here, Monyet, he's only on a bucket. Makes a desperation play towards the res, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Jemkin, unfortunately, as you noted, swing and a miss on the operator. So now forced to clutch onto the weapon for another round.
Oh, you just feel like you're not in the game.
No.
That's the frustrating part for Jemkin. It feels like you're just not in the right place. You're not able to get involved in these fights. That was probably the deepest exploration we've seen from MIBR up middle as well, with that much early work behind it, right? We haven't seen them fighting kind of, I guess, beyond that Viper wall, really, you know, trying to dig a little deeper. This time they have, and Jemkin will just then gets the 1v1 that he misses.
Yeah. Seeing here whether or not the pings on the map are indicative of maybe RRQ trying to prevent something from happening here in the follow-up, but again, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to sit financially for them.
Just pause around this time where they're just waiting for this refight to come in.
Okay, vulnerable, he's through the wall, he's got to try and make something from nothing in a round like that, but...
Here we go. Got to be the hero, Jemkin.
So yeah, the ping's actually over here to actually bring the operator across this direction. MIBR stacked up. Again, it's going to be target-rich environment on the other side, but...
And nice.
He gets spammed out.
And look who's coming. Aspas hungry for the kill. And he's got so much info on this one. There's no escaping your fate when Aspas is on your heels. There was no way out of that. Tailor-made poison, it felt like. Every step of the way, there was a reveal in mind. Jemkin is being given no play here.
I mean, it's just beautiful to, again, here, total pace change. The previous 2 rounds, they're almost conscious of an operator on the map. Here, they spot it, they get the tag with the Al drone first, and then immediately pounce on him. This is the one threat for RRQ. From the outside looking in, you think, find the operator, go somewhere else. Nope.
Head first.
They send everything on top of him.
That's...
I mean, it's brutal for RRQ. Yeah, absolutely brutal for RRQ.
You look at the layering, it was what? It was the Al drone first, fair enough. Tries to fall back from that. Then you had the knife, so can't actually gap close or get out of danger. And then there was a follow-up as well. I guess the dart must have come in as well from Verno.
Yeah, because he got tagged again behind.
In that corner, yeah. So it's like, what are you meant to do? If he tried to get around the arch, he'd probably been seen by that point because Aspas was in there. So watch this from his side.
I was going to say, if we get a chance to see what else actually reveals him on the second ping, because, I mean, Aspas does fantastically well.
First. Look at this timing, man.
By the way, thank you so much for catching out the other side.
I love our replay team. You're hot.
You can't ask for much more than that, man.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That is actually so pretty to watch.
But like I said, this is RRQ. The last few rounds have been heavily reliant on that MIBR. Have kind of been drifting around the map, looking for such a threat. And here, they're happy to pounce on the challenge.
Here comes the ult. Look at him trying to fall back towards his TP. Has to get taken towards connector. Leaves site open now, but Aspas goes hunting. He sees it as a challenge, not a threat. And when you're this good, you can tell as to why. He's not stopping either. Further forward, he can't control it. Cushy finally back in, but there's fights elsewhere. Monyet in the right place. Prowler connects, dealt with. Cushy doing damage, but a 2v2 now. All slowed down here. Verno brought drift in, thought it was safe.
10 HP here. Cortezia.
Does he get one?
I mean, Xfera's not looking this way. Oh, you can't mess it up now. I was going to say, you can't be doing that.
Look at the HPs as well, right? We've got Monyet on 30, Cortezia on 10, and he wants to just path this way. He's going for it. Monyet around the world. I like that choice as well.
Yeah.
This is good. This would be probably in the back of Cortezia's mind, but not for a minute or two. What does Cortezia do? Does he go for a similar thing around the world, or does he just...
He's going to try and wrap it, yeah.
Yeah, around the world, baby. Let's get the timing right, Monyet. Brilliant repositioning. He could have stuck on site. That felt too much of a risk. Didn't quite know what was going on. Disconnected, went around.
I think you're right. Too many unknowns for him to just sit back and wait for something to happen. Unfortunately, I think Monyet, I'm not even sure if he's tagged just ahead of the smoke here, yeah. I mean, Crazy Guy, I don't even think realizes he's been tagged there with the way he stands behind the smoke, but yeah, I think, oh yeah, he did actually turn this way. I was wondering if Monyet was holding an angle to see both entrances, yeah.
Second round, okay. Here we go. They've got the full hand of ults as well, I think. Oh no, 2 away from Monyet, but possible this round if he gets the opportunity to build.
MIBR are so comfy in terms of the finances, though.
It's scary. It's scary.
It was round 10.
Make me proud.
Jemkin's got ult here. This could be a goer from the rip. Although the one who made it look infamous so far.
Yeah, they're desperate to try and basically stop the rot outside A or towards mid.
This could be huge, though.
Could be a very big connection.
Pop the ult, send in Monyet. But they're waiting a long time for this. Great catch. Let's see who's going to be the one to strike. Denied, slowed down by the nade coming in towards Connector. That's really good. And actually, it's Cushy who tried to make the play through top middle, but maybe a miscomm. They weren't able to capitalize on this as well, but a late swing from Monyet. Still desperate to do the damage through Con. Monyet now on that corner, but checked on that little crouch peek in from Verno.
Oh my god, man.
Oh, what is that? Oh, and the knife gonna find him too. They now know he's maybe.
You see, they're all about to look away then. Everybody actually missed from
Okay.
Aspas, but traded out here.
Verno's having a round. Man, and I like that idea from MIBR, but sorry, RRQ, but MIBR, that one nade from Artisan coming in.
Well, this is the thing. At the time at which the ult is invested, Cushy's actually got a Prowler out. He's not ready to capitalize towards mid.
Really? Oh,
Again, I'm not sure if he's spotted something ahead or behind the wall, or there's something else happening, but he's in it. The Prowler's being sent and he's controlling it. It's not as if it's just drifting down mid. Yeah.
Oh man, because that could be such a nice crunch.
Yeah, ever so slightly off. If that's the plan from the get-go, which it looks like it is from Jemkin's positioning, he's holding the ult for either A or mid.
Yep.
But again, maybe there's something I didn't catch, but I noticed there nobody's. I mean, certainly you want a couple of bodies there. You don't want the priority to come through from the choke point.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I thought Monyet was going to come flying out through Connector. But again, that nade coming in just in time from Artisan
yeah, for sure.
just denied it. So I'm like, well, but then I thought there'd be enough time potentially for Cushy to cancel if it was called. I don't know. Again, the comms looked a little bit off there. It looked a little disjointed. It could have been a nice call.
It's on the back, I think, of Verno's drone. They hear the drone coming, and that's when they're like, yeah, okay, let's go.
Because normally Aspas is right behind it, right? That's a pretty big tell. Let's see what it looks like on the replay here as well. Oh, it's so far ahead.
Yeah, well, Cushy, I think this is actually behind the...
Yeah, it's
after the ultimate, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I love that as well. Xfero's like, oh, I might get a time in here. The knife goes at everyone. Just swings back to top mid.
That's unlucky, really. If you've got a superstar like Aspas, play him in, cool, and they are. It feels like you can't
play
get away
him in, let him do his thing.
Yeah, support him in that way, I guess.
Yeah, which again is why it's so refreshing to see Aspas really. I was going to say, hold that thought for a second, yeah.
Hunt further. Oh my God, that is a terrifying
He actually brought himself. There's not much of a gap to play in.
Look at the TP, look who's coming through on Heaven as well. This is not an individual effort. There's already moves being made here. It has been revealed at some point though. Don't know when that came through. This round's been topsy-turvy, but they have sight. Oh, great shot. There he is, Jemkin. Couple more of those, and I'm paying attention, but that's been his second kill here in round 11. Bring it to a 4v4, but the buy is weak. Sheriff's pistols. If Jemkin, who has to be an instigator, crazy guy going to take that title if he has to. Cushy doing work as well. Verno and Aspas, a deadly combo. Last two alive, make it just one. Verno, you got something for us here. Dart still ready. Prowler, sent in, handled. Position. Seen. He's waiting. Doesn't know about the spike. That's the core. Hindered. Oh, and caught Jemkin. Look, big round from him. 2 kills there, doing exactly what they needed. Thrifty.
Really awkward engagement towards the spawn. Yeah, again, love the idea that flash out of the smoke there and trying to make something happen. But first real example we've seen of RRQ, you know, to overcome a couple of stacked up bodies of MIBR. Again, it's the second here from Cushy that sends the ult. Again, you can see, the time to get the better of Aspas in that sort of situation. All credit to him.
Well, that's a mechanical capability we're waiting to see from RRQ, right? It's like you could do that every now and then. Cool, let's see a couple more of those. And they've gone, run it back. Run it back to me one time. KO off rip as well. This is going to be very hard to hold. This might be a passive play. At least at the restart from RRQ. Having to respect this site take.
TP gets cancelled as well. Xfero though, really good for the one.
Well, they're so willing.
Look at this pit. The pit cuts off so many possibilities, but we've got a flank coming in here. Look at Monyet and Jemkin.
I love this exchange of space. 2 hunting through CT. Pit over towards Connector, but you're right, it's the flank that could be the difference maker. Jemkin's position will be seen. Do they expect the follow-up body of Monyet as well? Looking like it could be Verno's duty to handle this. He decides against it for now, checking back in passively towards Connector, leaving this somewhat open. This is now going to get messy. The calls have to be made. Monyet's been found. Jemkin was noted here earlier. Verno's now on red alert. Could have slipped into the ult. Jemkin could have find Cortesia, but Artisan with an absolute round. quietly building the whole way through.
What a way to close out the first half. 9-3. I love the switch up here, the plant towards backside, and then the pit to cut off so many possibilities. RRQ actually have a double flank coming through, so they had what they needed to try and counteract this, but MIBR able to stick the landing.
Yeah, I really like that. Mechanically sharp on that end of there. Brilliant. And I gotta say, MIBR coming in with plans, it feels like. Yeah, sometimes it's a bit messy here and there, but tightening it up 3 rounds for RR. Today he's not. He's very much on, so. In on this, we are.
Hang on.
Monya's
down already.
Whoa.
All the way at bottom mid.
How's that happened? All right, look, I'm catching up, Chief.
Or RRQ aren't.
Is this the cubby to play in? Oh, it is. Cortesia's going to set him up. If they dared walk through that, it is only their death waiting.
I mean, losing one on the pistol, you'd hope they wouldn't commit behind that on the fact that.
Just a spam, do you think, now?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. Didn't catch
no one's taking damage,
I was going to say, I didn't catch the timing on the wall, or...
I don't think anyone did.
Well, Monya certainly didn't.
So Venom now going to be put back into the limelight a little for a couple of seconds, as we did hear that haunt go up, so you're kind of expecting some pressure. But didn't check Con, and he's just ahead of this wall. Did he see a pixel there? I think he might.
Now he
yeah,
has.
He does.
Now he has.
Nice shock dart too. Don't know if it did too much. Oh, it certainly did. And yeah, that's threatening to say the least. Verno just perfectly in control here. Trying to be shut down on, but this guy is calm under pressure. That's the Verno you want to see. Step by step, it is methodical work from him. And leaving just 2 alive, the bare minimum remainders. Still a Sheriff and a Ghost, but not much else.
Nobody from MIBR has taken a single point of damage yet.
God damn.
It's a full 5v2 here. In the retake, the drone's going to come through, spot out at least one member. Still plenty of util to work with.
Remaining.
Just one left alive, and it's simple stuff here. MIBR, they mean business today, Mike. This is a clear-cut affair.
I mean, dare I say it, coasting through this first map.
Yeah. And for such a young player, I think 19, Verno, one of the rookies who's come up, I don't even say rookie anymore, but kind of that era of player, right? A little fair, yeah reasonable.
Right.
Oh, he's seen him. Hello.
Hello.
the composure.
Yeah, I mean, Verno plays this so well, by the way. Again, just backing up, forcing RRQ to dig deeper and deeper to try and pin down 1 kill to equalize the round.
It's really impressive to see. Again, I've been waiting to see the kind of coming of form of Verno. Kind of in that same conversation as, Marder and people like that.
No.
Oh, not again.
No.
What noises are we making?
Deja vu from round 1, man.
They've given us a replay there, I think. That's what it was,
right?
Right? Yeah. Thanks,
just
guys.
chucked another clip in.
Aspas on the off angle up top. Cornered by Cortesia. Expecting the crunch to come in. They're actually on the side here. It is only classics, but against Phaser. What is that shot from Aspas? Artisan is the firing squad of MIBR. Making it look all too easy. Artisan wants some attention himself, and he's certainly getting it. Flawless again. This is a team to be proud of right now. 11 rounds, and they don't look phased.
No. Look ice cold down on the stage. Again, need I remind you, this is RRQ's pick.
What's it like to be talented?
Yeah. It's just... What do you do against... when somebody's moving around the map like this? Like... Well, they've got effectively 1 buy round to make a go of this.
Sick.
Please don't be... I was going to say... over zealous in mid here, considering...
Is he waiting for a goer? No one's got anything to set him up. I thought he was going to dive in then. Calm. Sorry, I got a little nervous. Aspas is doing things. And look at the off angles here. Overconfident on the corner. Did stay around too long. Verno now going to be caught off, but tries to keep that composure key again. Having to relinquish the sight, though.
Again, plays his life really, really well. It's only now the 1 rifle for Aspas and 3 stingers alongside are going to be healthy in the purchase here, but certainly they concede this round. You want to see some damage. Really drive that advantage home.
Still scared when it's Aspas. Still scared. Flash in. Pop flash through, sets himself up, gonna get 1. Any trade there? No. Aspas a little late on the corner, and Cushy Gonna find some value here. Big round. There we go. A little bit of pride for here for RRQ. They really needed that.
Absolutely do. 4 left standing. So a chance to maybe string something together here in the second half. Pace change again. Verno basically. That was definitely for the previous round. They are messing with us now, yeah. Again, Verno plays his life here as best he can, but it's a stinger. He can't really go back in and re-challenge here. So RRQ making that advantage.
Can they string it together though? Let's see. Let's get some more going. Give me another one here. Got none yet. Still very much towards the top end for RRQ. See what he can achieve straight away on that Odin spam though. Mid looking inaccessible.
Say, that should be the deterrent, even if the previous blind kills weren't. But it is forcing them towards Aspas. They go forwards.
Jennifer as well. Sets him up. Gonna get one but falls away. Let's see how they scale up here. Gonna send Jemkin forward. Still a fight on the site here. Aspas waiting. Angle controlled. Delivered the kill. Gets outdone. Cushy doing really well on these trades. Verno with the spam. Not gonna get it. Cushy again. Lovely little sidestep there. This is better from RRQ. Finding some stability.
They do have the null command here, but Cortezia a little bit disconnected. Still got some util to work with. 2 flashes, a snake bite, and the fragment. And
Anderson's been the quiet little backline assassin so far as well. Catching up pretty comfortably towards the top end. Sphero gonna slowly creep away from the side. Doesn't want to outstay. Play on that sort of deeper angle on that connector side. Uh-oh. That's a problem though. You're now banking on Crazy Guy to maybe make his appearance known. Cushy taking all the attention. Crazy Guy gotta be there, gotta be the one to do this. Holds on control, but a 1v1 now. Honestly, we said it before. This guy is good! He's having an absolute tear of a performance. Let him know. As MIBR punching up to 12 rounds.
it almost feels like this is the first round that RRQ are kind of winning out on some of these individual rifle battles.
Cushy was nice and
yeah. But again, the slow, disciplined clearance back in. A major disadvantage on this site as well. Little bit of a fumble at the end for RRQ, but credit where it's due to clutch that one out.
Yep. You can see on the board, we were saying about us in there, he's caught up with Aspas.
Yeah, he's better. But Aspas barely had a look in the second half just yet. It's all on the back of Artsine.
Ooh. Tezia gets his head taken off. Hold on, that could open up a really nice split here. They're already looking to try and get through Con, which they're doing now off the back of the Prowler that's going to take and clear the space. They do also have that Fade ult as well. Uh-oh. You're still going to think someone might be here, right? You're going to pre-clear. I guess they did find Cortezia in a similar position, so maybe they forget
Yeah, they're
about
spamming onto the box as well.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's
now
nice. Should be good, should be good. There we are, Mon Yet. Took a couple of seconds, but he gets there. Takes about half HP off of him, but that's okay. Now these 3 players, they might cancel on this.
Yeah, definitely. This situation, all onto these weapons. Again, Cortezia 250, Artsine at 1300, so maybe a chance to spread the wealth. It'll be a big round for RRQ because 5 are left standing here.
This becomes those conversations, though, of if you're MIBR, where are you going to put your pieces, right? Because it feels like this repetition towards A, this now like, okay, they want to split the connector, build up. Lovely first pick. I'd love to see how Cortezia got caught there, because if, again, you're anchoring this, you want to play a little safe on it, maybe just a blind shot, maybe a little pre-fire, whatever it was, worked really well for them. Opened up that almost encouragement then to close down towards A, but I guess the follow-up question is, where do they want to go on this now? Where do they want to approach? Okay, just caught out.
A little strange to see.
Go.
That sort of commitment again. I mean, I've seen has a ton of pressure coming his way. Unfortunately, not able to
answer for RRQ. Do they go for it again?
And almost, actually, heaven sent, actually, to get a chance. They have no timeouts left, so at least a chance for them to catch a breath and maybe collect that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Get back on the same page in that regard.
Change up in who's got the Odin as well, because last time was Verno top middle, leaving that connector a little bit more open. I assume they want him back there, right? So he's gone for the Judge. Good position to play from. In a very standardized default. Good catch on Aspas. Diligent clear from Cushy.
Yeah, the recall's expired as well. Looks like they might want to put a few bodies towards this in terms of curiosity.
But it's Aspas. He's calm about backing away. Doesn't want to completely relinquish the space without them having to fight for it, but don't want overexerting that control they may have had.
MIBR have drifted into a 3-stack setup here on B, but Verno's still trying to act as a deterrent in mid. We're going to hear at least 2 rifles on the back of that. So still further information playing into his hands.
Got to be on red alert though. You've got to know he's back here now. So it doesn't get
Walking
fly.
towards the stack.
It is open, but then is this really the site you want to go towards? Let's see, Monyet fights forward. It's a poor choice to be had. Desperation play is MIBR strangle holding RRQ in this choke. Verno getting interested, sends down the shock dart. It is near on bullying at that point. MIBR making it look all too...
RRQ rolling over Billy as well. Again, not dropping around in the second half, but starting out confidently with an 8-4. And I mean, Jemkin was pivotal to their success. Rough map one for him, he's got to bounce back fast. So I think he was at, what, 8-0 in opening engagements versus Billy. He was just rolling through rounds.
Now Verno here, once again shouldering this start, sticks around for the shock dart.
The timing is beautiful.
Does dip into the smoke, might get caught on this owl drone, needs to keep his head down and actually bounds away. So will relinquish sight, exchange that. Jemkin!
Caught sleeping!
Whoa, Aspas. Big punish and just ringing the bell. Jemkin now obviously dead and has to spectate the rest of the round. Big info there too.
Yeah, a lot of info.
See the RRQ are tucked on sight.
MIBR waiting out for this flank to come to fruition. Crazy guy actually turns his attention here. Cortezia will punish.
This is brilliantly staged so far. Xfero has to be monumental for this. It's a little bit laboured on the first, unleashing MIBR to sweep the site. This was meant to be a redemption. A moment to help RRQ back on their feet, but they've been swept.
Did everything right on the way in as well. Like I said, Aspas catching this kill here. I mean, Jemkin barely reacted to this, you can see. Frustrating way to fall after so much, I mean, guaranteed control if they can just keep 5 alive there. MIBR had to wait out for the flank. They could have really run away with side control.
Bro, we need to coordinate better, bro.
Wow.
I don't know, man. You're doing
okay,
it.
all right.
Doing it, damn. Bono wants perfection or nothing. Okay, RRQ. Second bite of things, but this round not going to look likely as Aspas begins the farming again. We've seen this one before. Oh, he's going to
go for it?
Yeah, I think he is. Observers, thank you. Come on, Prius. Let's lock in today.
Somebody's got his back, so we can see it anyway. Yeah. Teamwork from the observers.
Prius is going to go for a miss quickly. Get the free cam. Free cam. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Thank you, guys. Now, while this happens, RRQ tested the other side of the map, and the setup holds strong for MIBR. Not feeling much threat as RRQ somewhat dwindling out here. Maybe trying to close down on Cortezia, but
yeah,
that's the best you're hoping for here.
I mean,
being watched.
yeah, Crossfire's being held here. But
nice.
Actually catching him off guard still.
Really nice.
Jemkin's a lick of HP.
God.
Where did that go?
Don't know. Don't know where they're going. They looked on.
Yeah.
All 3 on site currently. All 3 locked on site currently. They fight their way out of this one. RRQ, it doesn't feel nice to be here, but the timing's got to be right for MIBR, and it's looking good. Others in with the first found. Start building up through this. Verno does get his man. I mean, they are so in control.
Yeah, suffocated towards the spike.
Very disciplined at the end then as well. I like that.
Same sort of thing we saw on Corrode as well. Just waiting, making absolutely sure people are in the right position to swing at the same time, take control of these sight lines. I was going to say, I was desperate to see where, certainly the second one.
That looked like it was good, right? But again, I do want to kind of roll it back as well here. The fact that MIBR are playing so, I don't say say like respectful, but they're being very, very diligent in everything they're
Yeah.
doing, very, very controlled. It does give you a note of that they respect RRQ enough that they're not going to take any liberties yet.
Definitely, yeah.
But into a bonus round, it's a quite a well-invested bonus round, they could.
Certainly is. Again, no light shields on the other side, so going to be difficult for Aspas to find freebies. Yeah, Verno and Jenon both picking up rifles as well.
God, that deep trip is lovely as well. It's just kind of that final warning signal if they need it. It allows Verno more attention towards creating this 3-play stack on B. And it's the right read. At the 1:10 mark. Good to see that Al drone come in, smokes up. Aspas will happily dip his toe ahead of that though. And yeah, you can see why. He does get, surely a tag, he does get cushy. Down low, Cortesia now going to be rewarded. Couldn't quite pick up the gun in time. A second glance through the smoke. But it is a 3v3. A Vandal with Verno, Hudson on the Bulldog, and still that Guardian in play. Not a comfortable post plant yet by any means. Oh God!
That was the wrong spam.
How's he gone away with that? Xfero still going to at least try and answer one back by taking down Artisan. But Verno, oh no, they've just
They passed each other.
No idea about it. Xfero, magical. But no, not like that. RRQ, an opportunity there to set the record straight, but it gets ripped away.
Another bonus conversion here.
Oh man.
MIBR. I mean, Cortesia goes huge.
Yeah, he does.
To catch the second one as well.
He was almost good for that third, it felt like.
I mean, yeah, what, on the second attempt, I think he couldn't pick up the rifle
Yeah.
the first time, but Jenon closing this out with the Guardian. Twisting the knife.
Let's go!
Applying further pressure to RRQ, who are left trailing once more.
And it's starting to feel like a drought of rounds, Mike. You know, you take into account that first map. Obviously, yes, they were able to take a second or two, a bit of a breather, but you're going to be feeling it now. We haven't even really seen that stability kick in fully yet. Aspas is up on the operator too.
One away from the knives. Drone will note presence.
A little high-low ready? Yeah. Tough. Nice stall. Going to cancel the high-low. Ignore the first, try and slip into the smoke for the second. Artisan going to get cleared on that. Good work from RRQ. Diligent to sweep correctly. Obviously not a perfect purchase, but try and do what they can. Verno gets closer and gets handled. Better from RRQ. There's the explosive side you want to see. A couple of upgrades now available. See Monyet grabbing one of those. I think Xfero also on the Bulldog too.
Heavy consideration here with the operator in hand for Aspas. In a 2v5, once those rifles do cycle across to RRQ. Which is why we're seeing MIBR wisely backing away, but again, I've seen the choice to go forwards here and challenge in the choke. I'm sure if maybe just a little bit of a chaos in the comms, but again, there were stars down.
They're going hunting. Love to take some of these away. Don't think they've heard that operator yet, though.
No.
Might be able to consider it in purchase. That's as far as RRQ wants to go here.
A beautiful conversion on this round, though.
That's really, it's so
Light
nice to have a
invest,
side like
yeah,
that,
exactly, yeah.
Oh, there
He
it
actually
is.
gets pinged out as well. I didn't spot that.
See, I thought he was in the smoke ahead of it, but no. Just a little late on clearing that dart. I mean, better play, right? It can happen.
Oh!
Second stiff. Bloody hell.
Oh!
Where was that?
Crispy one tap. But again, they're up the ropes so quickly as well.
Aspas is going for a walk. Does again get revealed. That's lovely. This is good work, actually. Coming out from Crazy Guy, making sure they are crossing the T's and dotting the I's.
I think that's going to serve as enough of an off-put here for RRQ to reconsider their approach here in round 5.
But the information game fairly even with Verno managing to spot the cross there
Well,
too.
Aspas is already making his way towards A as well.
They're not going to get the same entry though on this at all. Going to get a good tag though, man. The Sovas are doing work here. Aspas still waiting, spotting a pixel, playing through the smoke, but the reveal is good. Verno denying Jemkin control on the site, and the TP gets taken. It's a fast play towards B, bringing in the two players who are disconnected, as the main pack now. Plant is in.
It's still some util down here, but Cortesia had actually given up. Crucial engagement towards mid here. Crazy Guy looks the other way, still gets the kill. Verno will fall.
You respect the second though. He's very much looking this way. Crazy Guy keeping Aspas very focused on this mid fight. The site challenge not looking like it's going too well either. Aspas, oh, hold on. Whoa, hold on. Howie down on one. Monyet was the one to take that TP over here, the first to get onto this side. Dives into the smoke and MIBR. I didn't think that retake was theirs at all.
No, it was looking like the time was almost going to slip through their fingers, but I think actually the moment they realized, yeah, somebody's still committed to mid. It's where they catch them off guard. Oh yeah, again, the cloudburst there, allowing the kill from Verno to get maximum value. Quick pivot and again,
Bro,
get themselves a clean plant, but unfortunately this time can't progress deeper into this site, can't take away much of MIBR's options in terms of the retake.
Cortesia, man, also having a nice game so far. 1-3-1 beginning. I don't know, have they cleared that trip yet? I'm not too sure. I think now it's part of the protocol list.
Well, did he just...
I think he just shock darted that potentially.
Okay.
Not sure. I see that Crazy Guy's down to what, 1?
Yeah.
So maybe...
I didn't know if he'd pulled it back just before backing up.
Could have been. I think for now, I'll give it to Crazy Guy. Might be wrong. But Aspas, happy to sit on this. Up top. Now drone dealt with before tag. Not backing away just yet either. Look to consider trying to get across towards that pop-up spot, but Aspas just trying to get away and play his life, and he has done. Mid-control is going to be for RRQ. Now the site feels small. It feels like you're going to get wrapped on, and it's not just one player. So these three have to try and steady their nerves. So that spike is getting closer for that plant. In the hands of Cushy so far, and Cushy going down. That spike is now in a really tough position.
This is awkward timing. Verno might catch something here. He's jumped across!
Oh, he's got one. Couldn't get the second, though. Xfero controls, but Jenkins, one of that spike, is being denied on every aspect towards it.
Left.
Devastating way for this one to probably wrap up here unless Xfero can go absolutely nuclear. But with 20 seconds, I don't think it's happening.
No, especially knowing that Aspas is probably going to have repositioned here. MIBR will get themselves a comfortable lead to start map 2.
This scoreline's already scaring me.
Yeah, I mean, dare I say it, call another timeout. RRQ burnt both in the first half of Corrode, but it was much needed to try and diagnose some of the issues that they were seeing.
You're not even on the map, brother.
Let's go. I got things to do.
Where's he off to?
Do you know what I was going to say as well? Aspas almost after map 1 now that he's on the jet. He's a little happier to stay on the front line and commit to some of these second and third kills.
Oh, that's
The
a
jump
horrible
scare,
noise, yeah.
Almost lined up for the second as well. Verno, I guess, just a little scrambled with the reset.
Frustration, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're seeing a timeout here because you're starting to see the players looking.
Broken by gaps in utility, light shields, a Guardian and a Bulldog to round things out. They're desperate to get another round on the board. That's what I mean. Way more aggressive here.
Yeah, happy to take a deeper line. You can see that just confidence in the way he's playing. It's nice. Should free up rotations if needed. It is going to be a full plate approach towards the B site.
Well, there's your info as well.
They got them all. Looking like they got a little trip set up just to catch that dash in. Artisan, shoulder in the corner, going to see one. They are in that smoke, though. They are close to this. Good flash. Actually, a good chance to close this down. Gets caught. Cortesia has been the backbone of the site. Artisan now has to kick it again. Oh, he's just surrounded and still going to find one. Verno from afar, saving them somewhat in this 2v2 now. Crazy Guy and Monyet need this.
They'll be able to reset, get themselves a comfortable position, but Verno!
There he is! Mechanically filthy with it. And that's devastating for RRQ.
Again, the timing looks... I said they were going to be able to reset comfortably here, but again, caught completely off guard by the possibility Verno's wrapped the way he has.
Lovely little control there from Verno.
I mean, at first there, a little bit of hesitation. Crazy Guy's like, yeah, you're dead. I'm leaving you.
Yeah.
Out to dry almost. That's what I mean. RRQ are finding the early wins to get themselves into a post plant. You can see here on the timeline, it's not making it across the finishing line.
It's a collective effort. We haven't even seen Artisan being the one towards the top end of the board yet. It's Verno, it's Aspas, it's everyone else. And again, a deep line found. You can't go anti-flash when you're going to have Aspas going deeper on these lines. I get it, but man.
Starting to take liberties now with this early round aggression.
Maybe looking for that dart coming in, whatever it is. It's just, you're going to be put on notice. Nothing on this map feels secure now. RRQ slow and steady on the rotation. There's that flash coming in from Artisan. Does have a deeper look down. Spots nothing on the follow-up, but they did call in for rotation from Xenon, but Dart's going to stop being put to work. Verno on this side. Man who closed the previous. Happy to give it up. Anti-KO set up as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, certainly give it up now that Cortesia is playing deep enough to make sure the trip stop. But when the first is removed, Verno's not exactly got anything to pin hopes to, but all 5 members of RRQ committed to site and looking to push forwards.
There goes the knife. That should reveal potentially 2, maybe 3. Court suppressed. Slowed for the retake. Top of the ult, though. That's going to catch for all 5 pretty much there. Flash on the corner. They were already tucked. Good from Jemkin. Spacing a little off too. Jemkin on the corner. Dealt with by Verno, but now getting played in on this position. It's crazy.
One by one.
It feels like there's no synergy between them. I thought they had crossfires there, little push and pull swings. Where were they?
Everybody stacked up so deep, you'd think that they were going to swing off each other. But they get absolutely dismantled by MIBR. And even then, actually, MIBR almost give them the first.
Yeah.
The tradable KO ult. There's no counter swing on the back of it, but then...
Individuals. Look at these. None of these were traded. I want to give credit to MIBR a lot of times, but that one I felt like RRQ had a really good shot at. You're going to go back to the Stinger by burst on A, or what's the game plan now? I feel like RRQ are running on fumes, Mike.
Yeah, getting a little desperate now.
Get out of my way.
Aspas switching things up once more. And might even be rewarded here. Monyet will fall. And did spot the second as well.
That's enough to say, nah, mid's
Yeah,
not for
nah,
us.
mid's, yeah.
Mid's
Hit a sight, hit a sight.
God, they're just getting chipped away wherever they go. Information had. It is Xferro who gets caught, so maybe not as telling, but you're still going to put a body behind it. They've still got their setup on the other side.
Well, certainly now.
Jemkin going to try and play off map here. And it's not good enough. Aspas is everywhere. The Shallow Monarch himself out to the shorty, but it's all too simple, really. Crazy Guy denied on the smoke. Nice shot. Gonna need 4 more of those. Oh.
Verno playing with his spinner.
Verno, stop it! Oh, it's selfless in approach. And it's brutal to witness. Mike, it's 8-1. I'm thinking this might be wrapped. This was meant to be the better side for them to start on.
Yeah. Certainly looks that way. Wouldn't surprise me to see another timeout coming out of this replay, honestly, because something has to change here. I mean, it's Xferro leading.
Let's go!
The side of RRQ now. A couple of other members of the team barely on the board, and you can see the frustration starting to play out. Yeah, very, very bleak outlook here on map 2. 7-round deficit here. Ultimates online, you got Hunter's Fury, you got the TP and the Neural Theft available.
Couple of pieces to play with, but there's still one man around.
Yeah, who's just everywhere right now.
It feels like they can't get away from him. Needs to call in some help on this. I think
did he get spotted?
I feel like he might be. Oh, great from Jemkin. That's the spark you want to see. More of that, please.
Camera taken out.
On the site, though, the problems haven't been getting to the site themselves. It's been beyond that point. Jemkin.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's Artisan. A shot in the dark works well. A barrel scene as well. Verno slowly creeping closer. He is the backline hero right now for them. Gonna give away position to an extent with the Owl Drone. Can they hold this time? RRQ Cortesia already gets one. The crossfire's not looking good. Cushy caught in between a rock and a hard place. And now just down at Jemkin, who's desperately trying to hold on. Time on his side and a 1v1. That's better. That's the Jemkin we know can exist in this server.
Finally able to close one out here. It comes down to a Red Bull clutch and a 4K from Jemkin, the hero of their previous showing here on Abyss.
Oh,
but
lovely.
my God, was it laboured.
Yeah, it had to work for that.
And it's only, yeah, a sigh of relief to get the second on the board. Unfortunately, right back into the thick of it. Operator still in hand for Aspas, Hunter's Fury, and a divide here for MIBR. Certainly not out of the woods just yet.
He's gone much deeper this time. That should free up Verno to try and shift potentially towards the other side. On the other side of that, you will have Xfero, who has been present in the server, to be fair. You know, we were talking about Jemkin having a round then. We wait patiently on this. Close corner for Artisan. This time not revealed. And the punish on the first, but a quick trade. Great from Monyet. Next up, Zenom. Punish. This is better. RRQ starting to look on the same page. Verno.
Big damage, though.
Yeah, it's still possible. Hard with an operator, though. He's got a dart and a shock dart and Owl Drone. But he could wait for the cavalry, wait for support. There's a late lurk coming in.
Take flight.
He's got to deal with this trip in mid, though. He's going to reveal his intentions. That should spur things on towards sight.
Wait and see when that dart comes in from Verno. That's a big intent. Shock dart through, yes. Speed now starting to... He turns up here. Waiting now for the first swing. It felt like they didn't have a plan on this. Jemkin just comes striding in through the smoke. First time in a minute that MIBR look lost without a plan. Jemkin, another 4.
Back-to-back 4Ks for him.
There he is.
Now cements himself towards the top of the leaderboard for RRQ. And they impede him most in these last few rounds. Again, I'm a little bit worried when they smoke themselves off in main here. Just in case something goes terribly wrong for them.
I think we're nervous for a reason,
yeah.
But hey, we take that. We absolutely take that. 2 of their 3 rounds RRQ currently hold were given by Jemkin. It's why we've been holding him to a high standard, because this is the skill ceiling he can start hitting towards. And MIBR don't like that. They've sent Aspas in hunting. Sent through with a deep dart, but finds nothing initially on middle. So a rotation and a gamble rotation towards A.
Yeah.
Incorrectly so.
Maybe just trying to get away from any early contact elsewhere. Cortesia's still got the cam. Again, Cushy will have the null command on the back of 1 orb, so maybe looking to keep that utility online. And drone sent out on the other side, but again, very telling nobody's behind that.
Aspas Knives still out here. Jemkin, same situation. Does get pinged though, falls away. Sight's going to be under the RRQ banner.
Null command off the plant as well to slow things down.
Let's put a chip there. This is good stall. MIBR going to be working for this one. Paranoid about that mid-presence, but it's not there this time. Good paranoia too. Nice on top of this. There's multiple targets to try and aim towards. How is that only hit? There we go. Starting to see that damage coming in. Divide now on top. Pop flash to force him away, and it's time to go for this. RRQ standing tall. Desperate to hold on. Jemkin again. Name up in lights. Going almost for a 4K again. Held on 3 this time. But a sudden appearance of that brilliance gets them back.
11 kills in 3 rounds for him. Absolutely phenomenal from Jemkin to close out this first half. But it's an 8-4. We'll have to see how they do in the second.
This pistol is quite important, to
Yeah,
say the least.
yeah. Very, very important.
And again, if you want to draw your minds back to the start and what the desk was saying, this was a really good chance in that first half, starting on the sides they did for RRQ to get a good scoreline going. This was not the problematic half for MIBR. Their attack looked solid in previous. A 1-3-1 to begin with, and a belting shot from Artisan. And he isn't alone in this fight either. It's a brawl in middle.
Monye is a 2 HP after that engagement. Aspas also forced to retreat here, but actually going forwards. How's she going to shut that down?
I don't know what he was expecting them to forget about the presence in
Yeah,
middle or what.
I thought Aspas was going to go backwards, but
A little bold.
give it a second chance at life and squandered
All right,
at the hands of Cushy.
Here we go. Sheriff there. Oh, the timing.
Here.
Oh, does he get punished on timing? Going to spot one towards window. Cordesia going to spot out two in middle, but does lose his life. But the fight for the site's won. That spike now going to be planted, but a 3v2. But Monye at the pro, apparently not a problem. 2 HP. Still doing some serious work here. Still got that shock dart though from Verno.
Yeah,
that
I'm
scares
scared,
me.
yes.
He's been solid with these.
Especially with Monye being so low.
Oh, simple in the end. It felt pretty safe with the setup. Yeah, it got down to a 1v1, but the pistol that they really needed, Mike, has fallen away from RRQ.
Yeah. Pray for a response here in round 2, but this early mid-take from MIBR, I think drawing enough blood and doing enough chip damage to set them up for success. Nearly awkward viewing.
Yeah, nearly. That's a big round. God. It's uphill now, isn't it? Because that's got to be 10, right? You're looking at it. Unless something goes crazy, because they're not even buying behind this. It is purely classic, so...
Not even a Sheriff to pin your hopes to. Early walk here from RRQ out. Wow.
How's he doing that?
Sight's clear, guys.
Get the farm.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is rough. These were the two players who are willing to go down. Okay.
Jumps in the camera. And Cushy will punish, but only a pistol lost here, so...
Again, they're happy to lose Artisan, of course.
remaining.
And yeah, all good. I think RRQ trying to cut their losses in this one and accept fate here, but being against double digits at this point, I mean, you got to call it how it is. It's not going to be a fun game for them unless they can really get on the same page. It feels quiet on the stage from their side too.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, what, map 1 was 9-3 half, right?
I think so, yeah.
Talk about them basically having one buy round, and
You're not far off that
No.
here, yeah.
fresh up.
Ult. I mean, Shenlong's pretty close, 2 away.
Unfortunately, not the side that you want to see somebody 2 away from an ult in the 3rd round of the 2nd half here. Big knife, though, to reveal early intention here for MIBR. It might actually spur Crazy Guy on to go exploring, but you'd hope with a little caution.
This is the almost got a little sketchy then. All good, can fall away from that. Should try and right the ship, get some support over here. Good setup though, MIBR not going to be...
Both trips.
And there's the punish. It took a second or two and Verno's got one back. Speaking of Verno, does he get to live? Cortesia right up middle though, denying those rotations. Support is not coming. Crazy Guy just a second away from that dart coming back up, but he's fallen. Oh, it's just methodical again from MIBR. Knowing exactly what they want as Monye. I mean, that's not bad. That's pretty slick. He's at least got an escape route, but what, to give up 11?
Cortez has been so good at playing in the cut as well, in terms of just limiting options for RRQ, catching a player off guard here and there, slowing things down, creating more chaos across the map. But unfortunately, Monye forced to try and hold on to this rifle here, and I believe a 3rd bonus converted.
I think so. This is tough witnessing, really. Happy to see MIBR at this sort of form, but I wanted more of a fight back from RRQ.
Yeah, certainly.
They're a great team,
especially seeing this veto as well. You know, RRQ certainly had a chance to, well, I mean, I'll go as far as saying, cause an upset here and take a series away. You see Aspas just get a yo, actually hit the back wall again.
But yeah, I think you're right about Cortesia too, right? As much as he's not doing a million, you know, kills in this, the presence alone is such a nuisance to deal with.
What the heck? No, sério, ele tá falando. How you kill me like this? How?
Happens to the best of us. 11-4
though. This is it. The hero rifle given over to Jemkin. make something of this. Try and deny what feels set in stone. Sphero going to be trying to play in that smoke potentially, but it's we can see that they are very aware of it. Aspas checking all the corners here. Plant is, it's in. Okay, it takes a lot for it. Artisan down on 27, but Prime on their side. And Cortesia with the swing through at the same time as Aspas, the one to claim the kill. Jemkin again is the one you are looking for here. Oh, but the executioner of Aspas again! Just brilliance from this man. 6 bullets more than enough for him, probably. Yeah, it absolutely is. Aspas, one of a kind here. Flawless round, and it's just simply lovely.
This is exactly the sort of form I'm talking about. Once he hits that 5th gear, it just looks as if he's walking on water.
God.
One enemy.
It's pretty. I told you about it. I warned you. Pretty Valorant when he's playing. You can't help but enjoy it. But at 12-4, this game has been labored from RRQ. They've not had a say in this.
Yeah, MIBR almost about to flip RRQ's previous scoreline here in the second half and maybe close out with 5 unanswered. A purchase here, though, for RRQ. Cushy one away from the null command, but that's about it. Maybe the TP.
God, Jemkin, that's pretty clean, though. Another would be brilliant. Aspas, though. Looking slippery. Checking back in on Jemkin. Spam from the Odin. Not going to get too much, but it does allow Aspas to get a little closer. The head-to-head that a lot of us wanted. Going to be kept apart by just that singular smoke on the site.
Maybe waiting for the paranoia there, but a cancel called.
Surprised he didn't go for this. He's putting Jemkin on a bit of an island. He doesn't have the utility to play him, but is it a pre-take? They're very close to this. They're chomping at the bit near on. Smoke on towards that close cross. Paranoia, there it is. Going to catch 1 out of the 3. That may not be enough. Aspas going to back away. Jemkin looking like he wants to hunt it, but he clears the site instead. Brilliant from RRQ. All from the same hymn sheet this time. Genom, this would be miraculous.
Thanks.
Not going to happen. RRQ, a lifeline here.
I was going to say, MIBR are almost screwed once these smokes drop. They're so paranoid about somebody walking a smoke. A little bit of utility being capitalized on, but Jemkin's opener.
One enemy remaining.
Making things a little easier in terms of playing the numbers. RRQ will find 1 in response, but again, Aspas right back in it with the operator. 2 away from the Blade Storm as well.
Okay.
Now,
Had some company up here for a second. Aspas, yeah, looking at that operator here. Something's been tough to navigate around. Feels like it's always good for one, but as I said, RRQ starting to find maybe a late rhythm back. It's a long road, though. 1-3-1 for MIBR to start with. Letting them sweat a little. Feel that pressure. Still a minute here. And I'm a bit worried that Artisan's got to this spot. This burst could be lethal on this one. The Owl drone comes in, a vulnerable target found. Crazy guy on a platter.
now, actually Cortesia winning out. Jemkin will fall. Xfero's still here, but so committed.
Oh, and look at the wrap. The spike is coming through this way. Xfero tries to take a stand, but he falls eventually. A 4v2, Cushy and Monyet. It's time to dig deep as you can. It's so desperate, and it looks so easy for MIBR. Sophisticated dominance to wrap up the